Hi, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll explain how you can map your Jira workflow statuses with your board, because it is very necessary to map your workflow statuses with the board so that you can move the issues from one status to the another statuses. To map the statuses with the board column, you will click on these three dots and then you will click on the board setting. I will cover the other settings as well in the video so that you can perfectly set up your Scrum board or a Kanban board in Jira. Here we have the first one is general setting. What we will have in the general setting, we have the board name that you can add it. You can change the admin of the board and location of the board as well, and this is the filter of your board. You can edit the query as well, and here we have the other options too. Now we'll go to the columns, and this is the place where you can map your Jira workflow statuses with the column. I have the to do, in development, and the done column. If I want to map my in QA status with these three columns, then I can, but here I want to create a one more column and the column name will be in QA. Let's suppose the QA in QA is a column name. I will create a new column, and now I will map this unmapped status to my in QA column. I can simply drag and drop, and here I can manage the order of my column also. Let's suppose it's in to do, in development, and then in QA, and then done. Now I will go back to the board, and here you can see I have the 4 columns now: to do, in development, in QA, and done. Like this you can create the multiple columns as per your team requirements and map those statuses with the columns. This board and the statuses and the column names will be different for the different teams. It depends upon the workflow, what kind of a workflow you have with your project or for your team. Now we'll go back again to the board setting to have a look the other options we have. We have the swim lanes. If you are using the Kanban project, then it will help you a lot, because a swim lane is a kind of a row on a board that will be used to group your issues. Swim lane types can be changed with the help of this drop down and will be saved automatically. Let's suppose you want to make a swim lanes on the basis of stories. You can write down the queries, assignee, epics, projects, and you can choose the none as well. Here we have the other option, which is quick filters. You can add the quick filters in your board. You can write your JQL, give a name of your filter, write a description about the filters, and then add it in your board. Right now I have the only my issues and recently updated issues quick filters in my board. If you want to see, we can go back to the board, and here we can see the filters, only my issues, and the recently update. Now I'll go back to the board setting again. I have the card colors. Choose a method for assigning the colors to your cards. Let's suppose colors based on the issue types, colors based on the priority, assignee, queries. Let's suppose I want to go on the basis of the priorities, and here we have the colors, or we can go on the basis of issue types. Let's suppose I want my story color should be, I would prefer to go green. Yes, and for the project list, yellow is perfect. For the demo, purple. Yeah. Now I'll go back to my board, and here you can see for the project list issue type I have yellow, blue, and for the story I have the green. Now again come back to the board setting, and here we have the card layout. You can choose the card layout. We have the estimation settings, what kind of estimation statistics you are using. Issues can be estimated when in the backlog. To get an idea how much work is being committed, you can set your estimation statistics here on the basis of the story points, original time estimate, logged forms, open forms, submitted forms, total forms, issue count. So it's again up to your requirements, and we have the options of the time tracking as well. Like you want an option to remaining estimate and time spent, or maybe none. We have a setting for the working days. You can choose a reason, time zone. You can set the standard working days here. Issue details view is pretty good. You can set the fields, like these are the general fields, these are the date fields, and links and peoples. You can do the setting about your issue detail view, and here is the timeline. You can enable the timeline for your board if you really want, and the insights option as well, like you can manage the setting for your insights on your backlog and the board, like the sprint insight settings. You want the sprint enable sprint progress insight or not. For the sprint burn down we have setting, and for the epic progress as well. So we have the lot of options in the board setting. Go and have a look to see what kind of a setting you want in your board. Thanks for watching this video, and I would request you, if you haven't subscribed this channel, then please hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video then please hit the like button and share this video in your network so that they can also set up their board and do some settings in the board. Thank you for watching this video.